Hi everybody, it's Norma and I am here with my friends and family sale haul, or actually what they call it now is the employee sale. And this haul is a little bit unexpected because I was not going to go to the sale today. If you guys follow my videos, you know that there's two Yankee stores that I frequent. One is the mall by where I live, and one is the mall out by where I work. Completely opposite ends of town. I mean, they're about, an hour, at least an hour away from each other, if not more. In traffic, it'd be like an hour and a half. So I am planning on going tomorrow during my lunch hour to the mall by my work, because that is where I have received the formal invitation to the friends and family sale. They call you up or they send you an email and invite you. Now, the mall by where I live, they don't keep a list. They don't have like a formal way of notifying people. It's basically, when I show up, they say, hey, don't forget, friends and family sale is, such and such a date. So I haven't been there since early September. So I haven't been there for anybody to invite me. And it's like, oh, geez, now, I really would kind of like to go, because that is, I like both of my stores. I mean, both of the salespeople in both of the stores are really great. But, the store by where I live is, where I kind of go the most. I just haven't recently. It's just been more convenient to go to the other mall, during my lunch hour. But today, I took the day off of work, and no, I did not take it off to go to the sale. It was not my intention. I've just been fighting a really, really bad cold, and I just decided I needed to take a sick day because I had an obnoxious cough kind of going all night long. If you can hear my voice, it's like really raspy still. And I kind of slept all morning, and I woke up and I'm like, I'm kind of bored and the friends and family sale is going on. I'm going to stop by the mall and see if my favorite manager is working, because if she's working, I know she'll like, well, it's a friends and family sale, come on in. And if it's just somebody that I don't know, they might have some seasonal help and they don't say anything to me, then I'll just walk in and walk out and I won't buy anything. So that was my plan. Well, first of all, I ended up going to the White Barn first because I wanted to pick up a couple Luminara candles, and I was able to use the 20 off of 50 coupon that they had out yesterday. And they said normally they don't grant a 3-day grace period for those 1-day only coupons, but they made an exception for me, which I was really appreciative of. And so I was really happy that I got those. And then I went to the Yankee store, and sure enough, my favorite manager was there, and she had her phone in her hand. She goes, oh my God. She goes, I can't believe you just walked in the door. She goes, I was about to send you an email. She goes, I am so sorry. I didn't get a hold of you earlier, but I've been sick, and then I got busy. And she goes into her pocket and she pulls out a sticky note that has my email address on it. She goes, see, I was really right in the process of getting ready to send you a message and ask you to come for the sale. I said, well, I'm here. And as what typically happens, I kind of had the wax blackout. Not as bad. I did make better choices. There were some things there that I really, really wanted to get. But as you guys may know, Yankee's been having some throw issues, so I didn't go too crazy. But what I'm going to show you first, before I show you what I actually got in the store, is when I got home, I had a box sitting on my deck because Yankee had this really great deal on centerpieces where you could get a centerpiece 50% off if you spent $25. So I end up I had to take advantage of that deal. And I'm only going to show you this one because this is the one that I got for me. I got a couple other ones that are going to be gifts, so I'm not going to be taking them out of the boxes to show you. But I had to get the snowman. And this is really unlike me. It's not the type of thing I would normally get, because I'm all into like shine and glitter and mercury glass and not into cutesy stuff. But he's just pretty darn cute. He's got the embossed snowflakes, and he's all white, and I don't know if you can see. He's got like the snowflake on the hat. And, you know, a lot of people were saying he's really big, really big. And I hadn't seen him in person until today when I went to the store. And it's like, oh, thank goodness, he's not as big as I feared. So, let me do a size comparison. You know, we got a Yankee candle large jar there. So, I mean, he's bigger than some of the other centerpieces, but he's not like obscenely huge, like, you know, big old blow up snowman. It's like, where on earth am I going to put him? I actually have a spot picked out where I want to display him, so I think he's just the right spot. It's the right size for the spot I have. So that was a really good deal. So to get to my 25, I got a box of tarts and milk and cookies, because I love milk and cookies, and it hasn't been around for a while. Love that. And all I needed was one more tart, but I decided to get a milk cup in buttercream. And, you know, I'm wishing I'd gotten some more in these. This is the only one I got. That smells really delicious. So that is what was waiting for me when I got home. Mr. Snowman and my milk and cookies. So let's go on to what I actually got in the store. Okay, so as you can see, I didn't go crazy hog wild, but I absolutely ended up buying more than I planned on. One of the things that I really wanted to get, which is why I kind of wanted to stop by the Yankee store today, was some of the milk cups, because the milk cups were 50% off, and someone in my Facebook group had posted that he went to get the milk cups, but when he got there, some lady had gotten there before him and basically bought every milk cup in the store. And I remember last year, I wanted to get some milk cups in Christmas cookie, and I was there too late. They were all gone. And during the friends and family sale that they had in fall, I went the first day during my lunch hour, and they had milk cups there, but they had a really, you know, small selection because they had been pretty much snapped up. So I was like, oh, I'm not going to go until tomorrow. They're going to be all gone. Well, I had no reason to fear, because I mean, I went to the mall today, Thursday, and it was pretty empty. I was really surprised how empty the mall is on a Thursday. And they had a really good selection of the milk cups left. So I didn't go crazy, because I said, well, at least I got some. And if they have more tomorrow, great. If not, you know, I'm okay. So for milk cups, I got 2 in Sparkling Snow, because I actually like this scent. It's kind of like a piney, almost like a soapy scent. I don't normally like soapy scents, but for some reason I do like Sparkling Snow. And so I got 2 of these. And then for my mom, I got 2 in Sparkling Cinnamon for her owl centerpiece, because she can only seem to smell cinnamon. It doesn't matter what I put in there, all she can pick up is cinnamon. So I got her some Sparkling Cinnamon. And then I got, I can't reach that. I got 2 in Mistletoe, because I love mistletoe, even more than balsam and cedar. Probably should have gotten some balsam and cedar. Oh, I'm going tomorrow. And then I got 6 in Christmas cookie. I finally got Christmas cookie. I have never had a milk cup in Christmas cookie. So I'm really excited about that. I hope they throw. Yeah. Okay. So then I end up getting 2 Pure Radiance candles. And the Pure Radiance is in iced cookie. And I had this one last year, and it's very similar to their Christmas cookie. But I really enjoyed it last year. I mean, I did have a throw. It wasn't a strong throw. It was a light throw, but you know, the light colored wax looks so beautiful in, you know, the luminaries and the crackling wet. So I really wanted to get more iced cookie. There were some other Pure Radiance candles that I wanted to get too, but I told myself I'm only going to get 6 jars. I'm going to do the 6 for 60% off and nothing more, because I know I'm going again tomorrow, and I'll probably get 6 jars there. So I was like, no, just really, I was making myself be good. So I did get the iced cookie, because I remembered this scent went really fast last year. So I wanted I think I wanted 2 of them or 3 of them, and I could only get like 1 or 2. I can't remember exactly what the situation was, but they were short 1 from what I wanted to get. So I had to snap up the ice cookie. And then the other candles that I had to snap up were my favorite things collection. And this was the main reason why I wanted to go to the friends and family sale. It was because they brought back my favorite things collection and the Winter Wonderland collection. But I really wanted to pick up the Sound of Music collection because, you know, right now the Sound of Music is celebrating their 50th anniversary, and they have allowed Yankee Candles to bring back these candles, but the license runs out this year from what I've been hearing. And so after this year, they're not going to be bringing these candles out again. So, you know, Yankee brings back candles as treasures all the time. I'm not expecting these to come back after this year. So if you guys want them now, you better grab them. Now, I was hesitating a little bit because I have a Whiskers on Kittens and a Warm Woolen Mittens from 2013 that I had never burnt. And I decided I better give them a burn to see if these were scents I wanted to stock up on. And I was going to get a review up for you guys before the sale today, but like I said, I've been sick and it wasn't going to work for me. But I can't smell them. I mean, this is such a beautiful scent. It's like a vanilla, sandalwood. I almost think it has lavender in it. I don't care for Warm Woolen Mittens as much, but I like it. It's, you know, kind of a laundry type scent. But I honestly can't swear them. I've dug wax out of this and I've stuck it in a warmer. And now that I'm nearing the end, if I stick my nose in the jar, I can get a whiff of the scent. But it's really, really light. And people who have gotten the 2015 version, which is what you see before you, have said they're light too. But I have to say, in the store, they smell pretty good. So, sucker that I am, I did get 1 of each, and when I go tomorrow, I will get 1 of each again, assuming they're still available in the store, because I basically want 1 to burn of each, and then I want 1 to keep. I'm a huge Sound of Music fan, and I come from a really musical family, so the collection is a little bit special for me. So I definitely wanted 1 to keep. And crisp apple strudel I've had before, and it did throw for me a couple years ago, but it was light. But I just love the scents, like an apple cinnamon. I mean, it smells like apple strudel filling. So it's the same as the World Journeys crisp apple strudel, which you can find in the outlet a lot of times. So, you know, this one I probably won't stock up on, but at least I have the 1. Now, this one is a new one for me, Do Re Mi, and I can't remember what the scent notes were in it. I think it's like jasmine. Was it jasmine and maybe cedar or something? But it's in the fresh category. It's not a floral. And it's pretty. It's like a soft, fresh, I don't know. It kind of reminds me maybe like a hint of baby powder, or kind of almost like that note that is in angel wings, which I was really tempted to pick up angel wings. I'll probably get one tomorrow. But it's kind of like a powdery, floral, fresh type scent. You know, something that would be, sounds like, you know, actually it's probably going to be a light thrower, but it would probably be like a really good bathroom type scent or a bedroom scent. It's really, you know, soft and pretty, not really holiday-ish. But I'm going to give this one a go tonight and tomorrow morning to see if I want to get more. I definitely want, like I said, 1 for me to burn. I want 1 to keep for myself, and I want to give 1 to my sister, who's, you know, very musical. So I'll probably get at least 3 of these, but if it throws it all well for me, I may get more. Just for, you know, my nieces and nephews, they're majoring. I have 1 niece and 1 nephew who's majoring in music, and I thought this would just be like a really nice gift for them. Maybe not for the holidays, but, you know, maybe graduation present or something. But we'll see how it does. I don't know. But yeah, so I did those were my 6 large jars. And then they have, for the 50th anniversary, they came out with this Votive Book, and they have the same thing for the Winter Wonderland collection. And I'm not going to open it because I had a really hard time getting this thing back on. But basically, you get, how many? A dozen votives in Whiskers on Kittens, Warm Woolen Mittens, and Crisp Apple Strudels. They did come out with the cream-colored ponies as well, but that's an online exclusive. And I wasn't going to order anything online. I just wanted to get this stuff in the store. So I did not get cream-colored ponies. But so this is going to be just a keepsake, because like I said, I'm a real huge Sound of Music fan. So the wax, like I said, was 50% off, and this was considered to be wax. So the book is like $19.99. So it was like 50% off, so $10 for that. And then I was not planning on buying any accessories, because the accessories were only 30% off, and you could get better deals with the 20 off of 45 coupon, 15 off of 45 coupon, whatever. But when I went in the store and saw these, I had to have them. I'm not sure what this collection is called, actually. I wanted to look at the Winter Glimmer collection, because that was the one I was interested, but I kept hesitating over it because I just wasn't sure with the blue tile, and people in my Facebook group were showing pictures of it, and it looked really beautiful, but it didn't really go with any of the other holiday pieces that I have, and I was like, I don't know, well, what am I going to put it, what am I going to do with it? It didn't really have the effect I wanted. And I'm really glad I waited, because when I saw these, I go, oh yeah, these will go beautiful with the things I already have. They'll go beautiful with my fairy frost lantern that I got this year, and the cedar berries. And last year I got I didn't get the hurricane, but I got the votive holders in a shade. And remember, they had the one with the reindeer, the frosted reindeer. And I just like this so much better. So yeah, I had to get it. And these are my 2 Luminara candles that I picked up at the White Barn today. These are the small size. If you're interested in the Luminara candles, I did do a whole video on them, so check that out. And I actually like the way that looks. I think that looks really beautiful. So there you guys have, oh, no, I'm not done. So then I'm standing in line waiting, because there was another guy in there that was there for the Friends and Family sale as well. And so I was waiting for him to cash out, and I was grabbing things. So I did grab the jar clinger in the cat. Again, something I normally don't go for, because I'm not into the cutesy stuff, but I am into cat, so yeah, I had to have him. And then you can never have too many Illumilids. And I think this is the same one that came out last year. If it's not the same, it's really similar. And so I got another one of those. And then, yeah, boring, but what do you always have to have? Unscented tea lights. So there's my haul. I did use 2 vouchers. I had 4 vouchers total, so I used 2 today, 2 tomorrow. So in total, it came out to, I'm not exactly sure, I think about 160. Yeah, I know. But it could have been a lot worse. And I have done worse. So considering what I could have done, I didn't do too bad. And I'm hoping tomorrow I will do a little bit better and not spend quite so much money. But I'm kind of celebrating, but I'm not going to tell you why yet. But yeah. So I hope you guys had some fun out there shopping. I'm looking forward to seeing your haul videos, your haul pictures, whatever. And if you guys like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe below. And have a blessed day.